Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Woo, I am pumped. I'm pumped. I'm real excited because I have been wanting to make this video for a hot minute. I am going to be sharing with you the truth about skincare. There are so many things that these companies are doing to trick you, to promising you that pie in the sky that you are going to use their products and you are going to come out looking like a glowing goddess. You're going to be J-Lo, you're going to be Kim K, and let me tell you, there's a lot of bullshit to dig through. So we're just gonna go ahead and touch on all of this. The first thing I wanna establish though is that there really is a difference in products. And I think that this is something that is a common question. In fact, it's probably one of the most common questions that I get in the line of work that I am in. I do work in aesthetics and skincare. Just to give you a quick background, I have a little bit of knowledge. I am not a chemist. I am not in product development, but I have learned a thing or two about products. So you're gonna have your pharmaceutical grade products, which right here I have in front of me, tretinoin. Now, a pharmaceutical grade product cannot be messed with. It has to be totally pure. It can't have any diluters in it. It has to be exactly what it says it is. And typically it'll have a dosage. So again, for example, tretinoin cream, which is a form of retin-A, vitamin A. This is a point, what is this? 0.025. Typically you can only get it in a medical setting. It can be prescribed to you from a doctor like a dermatologist. That's what's in that realm of product. Then you're going to have your medical grade, quotations, see, quotations, smoke and mirrors, that's the skincare industry. Medical grade products that typically have a ton of clinical studies. They have scientists helping them develop these products. Popular brands are going to be Is Clinical. This is one that I've seen Jessica Alba, Kim Kardashian. We've seen a lot of celebrities talk about Is Clinical. Obagi, which is one of the oldest medical grade skincare products out there. Revision, which is another popular one. I'm sure you've heard of it. They make Nectifirm, which is a staple in the neck realm of skincare. And then you've got your most popular category, and the category that I feel is talked about the most, that's going to be your cosmetic grade products, Drunk Elephant, Good Molecules, Glow Recipe, Biossance, Tatcha. So you can see, I'm a skincare junkie, just to name a few. Now, cosmetic grade products, they're very loose, I like to say. There isn't a lot of regulation on them. They can really make any claim. You're not gonna be super sure about the purity of the product, how much is in it, are there really a lot of active ingredients in there? Who do I feel is most guilty of the, what I call slapping the old ingredient on the box and telling you that this is going to change your life? I have to say from experience, I'd have to say the cosmetic over-the-counter stuff is the most guilty. Let's just roll right into it. Now, my favorite thing right now is skincare buzzwords, retinol, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C. You'll see a lot of products that just slap something on the front. They tell you that's what's in the product. It's their key ingredient. You go to use it and you're not quite sure if it's actually really doing something, and I can tell you why. Chances are, if you are experiencing that with the product, that ingredient or that active ingredient is slapped somewhere on the bottom of the list. So for example, if you look at a product like this I have right in front of me, this is from Tula, this is a face mask. The first few ingredients that you read on the back of the box or on the back of the bottle, that is going to be your most potent. So for example, this says water, glycerin, and some other word that I can't read. You've got apple fruit extract. So there's that. It's going to tell you starting from the most, and then all the way at the bottom of the list is going to be the least. That's how potent it is, and that's a trick to knowing. So for example, if you want to go buy a serum that's hyaluronic acid based, you want to look for something like sodium hyaluronate, for example, something like that, and you want to see it higher up on the list. The higher on the list, the more of that product is likely going to be in that item. Just a little bit of advice ingredient-wise for you, but it is so common. You see this. It's like, oh, this is a retinol product or retinol advanced, or you see, again, the hyaluronic acid one is my favorite. I always go back to it because I feel like that's what you see the most is hyaluronic acid is slapped on everything. I have a bronzer that says it has hyaluronic acid in it. It's crazy lip product. And fun fact, fillers, facial fillers are hyaluronic acid based, and HA is actually something that your body naturally produces. So I digress, but that is the one thing I think that's the biggest trick that they will play on you is that there is no regulation. They can slap on a box their key ingredients, sell it to you. Most people are only going to pay attention to that, and then they're going to go ahead and buy it. Besides these types of skincare products, the grades, grading system that I just shared with you. One of my favorite ones to look at are these MLM skincare companies like Arbonne, Rodan & Fields. Now, one thing that was funny when I was doing my research before sitting down to make this video, I went on the Rodan & Fields website and I saw something hilarious. Now, if you're not familiar with what Rodan & Fields is, they are responsible for creating the elusive Proactive skincare line, and then they came up with Rodan & Fields, which is now their MLM company. I have my thoughts on MLMs. We're not going to dive into that part too much, but if you go on their website, you see this right here. It shows a picture of Dr. Rodan and Dr. Fields, and it tells you that they have their 60-day money-back guarantee and that their products are derm-inspired. What? Derm-inspired. Now, most people are going to look at this and think, oh, dermatologists developed this. They're going to put that in their head because that's what they're tricking you to think. Derm-inspired. It is the biggest load of bullshit. Let me tell you that. That's not even a real thing. Again, it's just another way that they trick you into thinking that their product is the best of the best, that these doctors have put in these ingredients to it, but they didn't even go as far as to make their product something that could have that stamp on it, that could have the efficacy, that could have the approval to even put them in a realm of what would be a medical grade product. It is just truly astonishing. If you ask me, it actually kind of pisses me off a little bit because I can't imagine how many people have heard about Rodan & Fields, whether it's their annoying neighbor that's trying to sell it to them, whatever the case may be, your old nemesis from high school that hit you up and said, oh my God, girl, you're so pretty. I think you'd be so good and perfect for this. Whatever the case may be, and you somehow got hoodwinked into buying these products. It's just so unethical to me. It really is. I can't get over that. That is my favorite example that I can give you right now, is this derm-inspired. Pie in the sky, empty promises. That's really what a lot of this is. It is so much empty promises out there. Now let's talk about influencers and celebrities. Now this is another one that is my favorite topic to talk about. How many times have you seen an influencer, and I'm not here to call out anyone or throw anyone under the bus, because chances are they may not really be super educated, or they might not have these same experience that I do with skincare. That is not why I'm here. But how many times have you seen an influencer talk about how, oh, I just love this skincare product, it's my favorite, and the next thing you know, they're doing their skincare Instagram video, and the product that they claim changed their life and that they loved is now nowhere to be found anywhere in the video or in any of the products that they're talking about. Well, my friend, that is because influencers, celebrities, they have contracts, they are affiliated, they get sent things. It's the way of the road. That's how it's always been from before there was even influencers and videos on YouTube. It could have been in the form of a print ad. If you saw Hayden Panettiere's face or Jennifer Garner's face plastered with Neutrogena, or Jennifer Aniston plastered all over Aveeno, which is funny because I looked up an article about Jennifer Lopez and her skincare routine, and the only product she listed in her skincare routine that was from Aveeno was a stinking SPF. Really? That's it? Your face is on the name of this product, and that is the one thing out of all the skincare that you use out of all of it. Now, that might not necessarily be the only thing. I don't know how clipped or altered her interview was, or her questionnaire, or hell, if they even talked to her, who knows? But if that is true, it's just kind of like, okay, that kind of thing, I don't know. It all rolls in with the tricks of the trade and all that. The likelihood that they are like only using that brand, or that they truly absolutely love it, to me is probably slim to none. I also was looking up articles and interviews with Kim Kardashian and looking at her skincare routine and some of her serums alone that she loves. For example, she loves an essence from La Mer, which is an extremely high-end skincare line that is sold at Nordstrom's, super expensive. Just to kind of give you an idea, a half ounce of their soft cream, which is one of my favorite products of theirs if I had to choose, will run you around $90. $90 for a half ounce of moisturizer. Just to throw that out there, how crazy that is. Some of that's listed. She lists Guerlain in there, and like I said, some of the stuff that she uses just for serums is around $1,000 in total. Another favorite thing of mine to talk about is the skincare collections. You see a lot of people, influencers, sharing like a medicine cabinet, and we're not talking like a medicine cabinet that you would find like in someone's tiny New York City apartment. We're talking like deep into the wall medicine cabinets. How do you even know what works at that point? I mean, how much of that can you use at once that you would actually be seeing these products working and making a true difference in your skin? Because let me tell you, most products, especially products with active ingredients in it, it's going to take anywhere from 4 to 12 weeks, depending on your age, to see a true difference or to know if a product is actually doing something for you. And that goes into the cycle of your skin and yada, yada, yada. I didn't even notice it while I was talking. My lips have that nasty white line. Oh my God. Please excuse me, that's disgusting. But anyways, there's just no way. There's no way to follow that. And there's no way that anybody needs. I don't care what your skin condition is. You do not need 50 different vitamin C serums. You don't need 50 different hyaluronic acid serums. You don't need 80 different facial scrubs, 10 different moisturizers. I mean, yes, our skin can plateau with things. It's very true. You do need to switch it up. I do switch it up all the time. But do I have these products open and sitting on my shelf just to sit there and deteriorate and die and stop working? Absolutely not. A couple products at a time. You will save yourself some money in the long run, and your products are going to work a lot better for you. So I hope that you guys got kind of an idea of how the skincare industry and the cosmetic industries trick you. This just doesn't go for skincare. This goes for makeup as well. I mean, I recently purchased a foundation to review, and I don't want to say what it is quite yet, but they claim that their foundation is Botox in a bottle. It claims it's going to plump my skin. It's going to take away the elusive forehead wrinkles and all that good stuff. And it's going to be very interesting to see how true that is. I mean, how could something possibly be Botox in a bottle, right? Well, it's not true, but we'll see. I mean, I'm sure it might do something to help the skin, but it's just these claims, they're so crazy. It's just crazy that there's products in general, like I said, whether it be skincare or makeup or whatever, that they can just so freely say these things and make these claims is just mind-boggling to me. I do want to point out though some products that are extremely affordable that I absolutely love. The number one I want to talk about is the Tatcha Rice Polish and the Pineapple Exfoliating Powder from Good Molecules. This I got several months ago as a gift from my husband. I did like this for the longest time. The funny thing is though, is that as time went on and I used this product, I noticed I started to break out. And I was really sad about it because I just didn't want to believe it, and I would keep using it and keep using it, and finally I gave up on it. Now, Good Molecules came out with their exfoliating powder, and girl, let me tell you, after just a few uses of this, hands down, light years better. I actually see more of a difference when it comes to texture, dryness. This one to me works a hell of a lot better. I want to say this one runs around $75. This guy is around like the $15 range. So just an example, these products are from the exact same category. They're both cosmetic grade. There is no regulation on which one actually has better ingredients than the other one. The price tag, don't always let it fool you. Yes, there is an air of truth to you do get what you pay for, but don't let it fool you. Some of my favorite moisturizers are cosmetic grade products like the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. I love this stuff for this time of year. Being someone who's dry, this is so lightweight but so hydrating at the same time that I don't get the usual clogged pores, blackheads from using this product. It is so good. Another one from Good Molecules is their Niacinamide Toner. This is fantastic. It's true, there are some really good cosmetic grade products out there, but it does take trial and error. And that's the truth with no matter what it is. Finding what's going to work for you is trial and error. So what can we take away from this? Pay attention to those ingredients, girl. If a company is making a claim, advertising to you, I don't care whose freaking face they put on their campaign, look at those ingredients, because that is how you are going to get the most out of your skincare. And you can walk into Sephora or your local med spa, I don't care where you go, Target, and you can confidently start buying products and better look to see what is going to help you in the long run. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked it, share it, and of course, please be sure to subscribe to my channel before you go. I love you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye, guys.